Hello and welcome to the Gossip Column. This is the third episode and I hope you're enjoying the series. The show keeps you up to date with any transfers and gossip that's going on in the Premier League. I hope you enjoy the video. So the first piece of news is about Manchester United player Paul Pogba, who had a good time away with the national team. Obviously he's French, but has gone back to Manchester United, and there's been a lot of tension between him and his Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho. Paul Pogba has come out and reported by Telefoot that there isn't a problem between the two, and that he's very happy at Manchester United despite reports that he wants to leave. He has been left out in major games. He was left out in the first leg at Sevilla. He seems to prefer McTominay and Nemanja Matic. I think he will leave this summer. I think that he'll keep and stay there. But I do think if things don't improve between the two, I certainly think the year after he will definitely want to move. But it all depends, I guess, on the World Cup. If he has a great World Cup, he could have the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona who are interested in him. He hasn't come a bad player overnight. He's brilliant in Italy with Juventus. Obviously, in midfield, he had Arturo Vidal and Andre Pirlo to help him, and he played slightly further forward. So maybe that's what he needs. Maybe he needs to be unleashed further forward. And I am sure that the Spanish clubs would be after him. He's such a good player, and he just hasn't had the rub of the green at Manchester United. Next we go to Chelsea, and first up it's of course about Antonio Conte. Conte is being reported to be very unhappy, according to Vialli, their former manager, and according to Sky Italy, they want to part ways in the summer, and he cannot wait to leave Chelsea. Maybe he is waiting to be sacked, so he has a bit of money, a bit of compensation for being sacked, and maybe that's what he's holding out for. Doesn't seem like he's been happy for a while at Stamford Bridge, so maybe that's what he's hoping for. Daily Star are reporting that Allegri is the target that Chelsea and Roman Abramovich will go after. Apparently they are running out of patience with Luis Enrique, the former Barcelona boss, but Yahoo, so take it with a bit of salt, that they would prefer if Leonardo Jardim was manager of Chelsea. Obviously he did really well with Bakayoko, who was struggling in the side, and would help Chelsea maybe bring young players through, such as Charlie Musonda Jr. and Hudson-Odoi, as well as Tammy Abraham. He did that really well at Monaco and has continued to do well at Monaco. I'm not sure which one they'll probably go for. It wouldn't be surprising if they went with Allegri. Obviously he was successor at Juventus to Antonio Conte. He was next in line, so maybe that's what they will do. I wouldn't be surprised if they also tried to sign Carlo Ancelotti. He would be another great fit. Obviously he's been there before, so like Mourinho, he'd have a second spell. Won the title while he was there and won the FA Cup. So they've got many choices. Tell me down below who you think the next Chelsea manager will be, or do you think that Antonio Conte will stay and see his contract out? Let me know your thoughts down below. Next, the Sun are reporting that David De Gea is set to sign a new contract worth £350,000 a week. That is a lot of money. Obviously the Spanish clubs, mainly Real Madrid, have been after him for a while. He is such a good goalkeeper. He's probably the best goalkeeper on the planet. He is really, really, really good. He's having a great season, and a great season last year as well. He's probably saved Man United so many points by making tremendous saves. I'm surprised he doesn't want to go to back to Madrid. Obviously, he played at Atletico when he was there. He's Spanish, so it really is surprising that. But he must enjoy playing under Mourinho, and he must enjoy it there, and his family must be happy. So I'm not surprised really that that he wants to stay. If everyone's happy, there's no point moving around Europe just to, for a bit more money. So, and 350 grand a week is a lot. That would put him up with the likes of Pogba. Telegraph are reporting some good news for Tottenham. Tottenham are going to be offering deals to 6 of their most key players in the summer, and are hoping that they will all sign. This must be the likes of Harry Kane, Toby Alderweireld, Jan Vertonghen, Hugo Lloris, Christian Eriksen, Son, Dembele. I'm not really sure on when they're out of contract, but certainly Harry Kane, Dele Alli as well, to try and really make something of this Tottenham team and to progress under Pochettino. They do need to really keep the squad together and build upon it. Last season they signed Davinson Sanchez, who's fitting really well. Llorente hasn't really fitted in as well as Sanchez. It's hard for any striker to really get a good run of games because obviously Kane, but when Kane is injured like he is currently, seems to prefer playing Heung-min Son up front on his own. The Daily Mail are reporting that Toby Alderweireld is set to leave Tottenham. He hasn't really been playing for Tottenham despite playing for Belgium in the friendlies that have been in the last few weeks. Apparently they're going to offer him £10 million a year, which would be a massive increase on what he's earning there. He would obviously have to move to France, to PSG, but he has played elsewhere before. He played for Atletico Madrid in 2015, I think, and he did really well. He played in the Champions League final before being loaned out to Southampton and then moving to Tottenham Hotspur. But he does seem to be unhappy, so I think he'll definitely leave in the summer, whether it be for PSG or to Spain or maybe to another club in England such as Manchester United. But I definitely think he'll be on the move in the summer. Next, the Evening Standard are reporting that Real Madrid are deliberating on whether to make a transfer move for Eden Hazard. Hazard is about 29, nearly 30, so he is getting on, but Chelsea are expected to want at least 100 million for Eden Hazard. He is such a key player for their side. He's obviously heads and shoulders the best player they've got. He's one of the best Premier League players at the moment, and they've wanted to really get someone in for a while, a big name. They haven't signed a big name probably since Gareth Bale back in 2014, so they'll definitely want a big name soon. It's being reported that Isco is unhappy, but whether that's true or not, I don't know. But it certainly looks like Gareth Bale will be leaving the Bernabeu and coming back to England, possibly maybe a move back to Tottenham or Manchester United or one of the other big 6. So he could replace him really and give Zidane another option if he remains at the Bernabeu. In some lower league news, Southampton striker Charlie Austin is being watched by Leicester, Bournemouth and Aston Villa. According to the Mirror, if they were to get relegated, Charlie Austin would be one of the several players that would find clubs in the Premier League. There are so many good players at Southampton. Got Ryan Bertrand, Lemina's fairly good, Romeo. Charlie Austin would do a job fine. Nathan Redmond would probably find another club. Cedric's pretty good. So I would expect a massive fire sale at Southampton now and have a completely different squad when they go into the Championship next season if they do go down. So I'm not surprised at all that Charlie Austin is wanted. I think he's their top scorer despite missing so much of their season so far. Brazilian midfielder Fabinho, who plays for Monaco, is wanting to leave Ligue 1 at the end of the season. They haven't done as well this season, anywhere near as well as last season, Monaco. They've had several players left. Mbappe left, Bakayoko left, Mendy left, Bernardo Silva left. It looks like Thomas Lemar will leave as well, so Fabinho could be the next in line to leave from that championship winning squad last season. According to The Sun, again, take it with a pinch of salt, it's Manchester United that you prefer a move to, and they were heavily linked to Fabinho in the summer, but really didn't bring anyone in of his calibre. They bought Matic in and then it just all sort of went dead. I think he did want another midfielder in there. But let me know your thoughts down below on that transfer and anything else that I've spoken about today. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching. And I am Mike, and I will see you soon.